Hi guys, I'm stylist Heather Anderson. I blog over at latterdaystyleblog.blogspot.com. Today I wanted to talk about modest layering and kind of let you know what layering shells are. So first of all, I have this layering shell right here. This shirt is the long sleeve layering tee from Sheli. So they have them in all sorts of colors, like for example, here are some of the colors they offer. I have a whole video on this if you're interested in learning more about their layering tees or about the colors or my review on them. But this is just they have long sleeve along with 3/4 sleeves. And they have also a bunch of other layering pieces if you're interested. But this is kind of what a shell looks like. You can get them in all different styles. You can get them, sleeveless. You can get them cropped. You can get them short sleeve. There's all sorts of different styles on this. But this is just the standard one I'm going to be using today in my styling video. It has a high neckline. You can also get a little bit of a lower neckline if you want to do that. I like this though because if you bend over you can't see anything. I'm actually wearing one right now with a tank top so you can see how it kind of fits. In the back it's also, covered really high, so if you have any low cut shirts it's going to cover that. It goes a little bit longer, so you can make sure if any of your shirts are a little too short, you're covered. You want it to be fitted but not skin tight. With Sheli, I know that their sizes can be a little tricky. You're going to want to order 1 to 2 sizes up. I usually wear a size extra small and I wear a medium in their sizing because it's actually a lot smaller. Like their sizing is a lot smaller than you would think. So it's European sizing, I know that. So it has these sleeves, and that's just kind of what a shell is. You can use these a million different ways. Like I said, for modesty, you can use them for layering, for, just adding a little bit of style to any outfit. You can also use them for warmth, kind of like thermals underneath any clothes just to keep warm. I love using them for those because they're fitted to the body, so it's not going to add a lot of bulk. So that's what a shell's for. It's kind of your basic layering piece. You want to start with it. It's your base layer for anything. The nice thing about layering shells, or this exact shell, is I can wear this and put anything over it and I know I'm modest because it's going to cover everything. Because I already, when you start with something that's 100% modest to begin with, because it's covered in the front, covered in the back, it's long enough, it has sleeves, I don't have to worry too much if I put something over it, if it's going to be modest, or if I'm going to have to layer something else on top of it, because it's already modest by itself. So that's really nice and a relief. You can wear it by itself, but make sure you order a little bit of a bigger size so it's not skin tight. That's what a layering shell is. I'm going to show you how to use them. Today I'm going to show you a few tips to make any look modest. I'm using Sheli's layering tee. This is their long sleeve one. They have a billion different colors if you're interested in a different color, or if you want to use a different sleeve length. They also have 3/4 along with a few other layering pieces. So first of all, if you want to style any of these looks, just get one of their layering tees and we'll go from there. I kind of showed you what a layering shell is if you're interested. Watch the first clip. But this is kind of what it looks like. It has a high neckline in the back, so you're covered in the back at all times. It goes long. It has sleeves, and it has a high neckline, so you're covered 100%. The thing I love about this, like I said, is it's 100% modest. So this is your base layer for layering. If you want to layer anything, or if you're trying to make something more modest, first put this on and then go from there. So the first thing, I know it's really common to have a bunch of tank tops, and you can't always wear them modestly. You can always put a shirt underneath it, or a tank top, another sleeveless shirt underneath it, and layer it with a jacket. The nice thing about this is it's not going to add a lot of bulk, and it's a lot easier. I'm wearing a tank top right now with a layering tee from Sheli. So this is one of their 3/4 sleeves, as you can see. So I first put this on, and then I just layered my tank top on top of it, and I can wear it now as a top, and it's modest. And it's even modest in the back, as you can see, because it goes kind of low. So if you have any cute, fun tank tops that you want to wear and you want to be modest at the same time, just pick a color that you like that goes with your tank top and just layer it over. And I have a video on choosing specific colors if you're interested in that. But yeah, all you do is put on your shirt and then put on a tank top. And now you're 100% covered, you know, in the front and in the back. And you have sleeves. So instead of, you know, a lot of times people, if something's low cut, they'll have to wear a tank top and a shirt, or sorry, a tank top and a jacket. This just makes it a lot more simple. So if you have any other items like that don't have any straps, you know, strapless dress or a halter top or off the shoulder top, you're going to be covered wearing this. So that's another example. This next example is something sleeveless. So I'm going to show you that by just putting it on actually. So the nice thing about this is this shirt's actually very low cut in the back. So it adds sleeves to a sleeveless shirt. It makes sure the neckline is covered. And because the back is low cut and it would usually show your underwear, it covers that as well. So that's really nice. It's just nice to know that you're not going to have to layer for different modesty issues. You know, if you get this layering shell, everything's going to be covered. Okay, the next ones I have to show you, this one's actually a crop top I'm showing you. It's a little too short. So if you have any items, I also have a shirt that I shrunk in the wash and now it's too short for me. All you need to do, it's really simple, just first put on your layering tee in whatever color you want. Whew. Then grab the shirt that's too short, and instead of having to alter this or even just throw it away, you're going to save money because you just layer a layering tee underneath it. So that just goes on like that. So it adds sleeves. If this was sleeveless, you'd be covered there. It makes sure that the neckline is modest, which is nice. And then if you can see at the very bottom, it adds a band of fabric. So you can either leave this out if that's the style you like, you know, over pants or over a skirt, or you can actually tuck it in. So if you tuck it into your pants or your skirt, it's not going to show. But if you bend over, instead of having your underwear show or some skin showing, it's going to just show that fabric. So you're covered there too. So another thing that's really stylish now is cutout shirts. So shirts, whether they have a cutout on the side or sheer parts or any lace fabric, anything that's sheer or even clingy, you know, it can be very immodest, obviously. So I have a shirt like this with, you know, those little lace cutouts. I could easily just layer the shirt first and then put this on top, and none of that's going to show through. Another one I have right here, I love this top, but it's see-through. So I just love to layer this over a layering tee like that. And you can choose a fun color, like if you wanted to do like a bright red, it would kind of, you know, go with this and make it a little fun. The fun thing about layering tees is you can do that. You can kind of go crazy and try different colors. You can do neutrals, something that blends in, or you can do a pop of color. And in the back it even makes it modest because it's a little low cut in the back. So the nice thing is everything's covered. And let's see, I have one more look to show you. So I have, it seems like there's so many low cut shirts nowadays, even if, you know, even if it doesn't look low cut when you put it on, if you bend over, sometimes, you know, you can be a little exposed. So if you want to make sure you're always covered, it's nice to wear one of these layering shells. You know, you can even wear these every day underneath everything for warmth or for style or just to make sure you're modest every day. So this shirt I have, I love this shirt, I love the color, but again, it's way too low cut in the front. So I could wear a layering, or I could wear a tank top underneath it, and I've done that before, but I find if I wear a tank top underneath it, sometimes you can still see, you know, your underwear on the side, if you bend over, and it's just too complicated. I just like to, layer this layering shell and know that I am modest at all times. So those are all my looks. Again, this is my layering shell from Sheli. They have amazing, fun colors, so make sure you pick up a few different colors to go with your different looks. And, just use this kind of as your base layer for any outfit. Start with your Sheli, layer on pieces. The nice thing is you're always going to be modest because, if you just get this in the right size, you're 100% covered at all times. Anything you put over it is going to be modest because this is already modest. I love that about them. This is their 3/4 layering tee I'm wearing right now. And so you want it fitted but not like skin tight. And so that's kind of how it fits. And it made this tank top modest. And there's the back. So those are my little styling tips. Be sure to check out my blog, latterdaystyleblog.blogspot.com. Also check out Sheli if you're interested in purchasing a layering shell, or if you just kind of want to look at the different colors they offer, the different styles they offer. They have so much, so be sure to check that out. And I hope this kind of helped you find some new ways to dress a little bit more modestly.